record, I wanted really the sound of the jazz quartet. Exactly these musicians. Aaron Parks on piano, Ben Williams on bass, and Mark Juliana on divine drumming. Honored to have AMBROSE with us. It was really a great experience.
It was very beautiful. It was, you know, I came into this open-minded and not really sure what to expect. And it just felt like from our connection, everything just started to open up. It was a very loving connection that we've had, you know, not only the instruments, but the people and our philosophies and our ways of life. For me to go and have Dhafer, you know, record with me in Nilento, you know, go to Sweden and pick me up, like drive me out to this beautiful studio, and then take the time to teach this music to me by ear, not giving me charts, making it so that I heard it first and learned it by feeling, like smelling my way through it, dancing my way through it. It's very different than if I were to many other gigs that I have been on, where you get the sheet music and you're caught up in all the difficulties of the page. But if you just listen, if you use your ears and you like use your body and your heart and your mind, it's not that tricky really. It just takes a little while.
And after singing, we got to the groove, like 4 times or something.
Sure.
And then we go to the melody. We play the melody just one cycle, and then we go to the.
That's tricky.
Yeah, just end it, shit.
Let's get in there.
We performed together at the International Jazz Day concert last year in Paris, and we played one of his songs, and also Wayne Shorter was one of the guests on that tune. So yeah, we got to share a very special moment, both playing with Wayne Shorter. And, you know, and that was my first time playing with Dhafer, and just, you know, I just met him. And yeah, right away, I mean, you know, the moment you meet him, it's just, you just feel all this spirit and all this this joy that he has.
I love to hear the bass, sexy, bassy.
Count.
Can't wait to hear that.
Count sexy bassy.
You know, I've had the privilege to play with Dhafer for many years. We made a recording in 2009, and we did lots of playing over the years on the road and touring, and it's all been amazing. And this record feels like a continuation of that. Dhafer has a way of creating a musical environment that is very unique to him, and it's very comfortable. And although this is all new material that we learned for this recording, I think it's very much his voice. It really feels like a band, and I'm really grateful to get to play this music.
No,
Let's
look.
just throw it in there.
Then we play this mode just in the end. But now we play just one cycle, so that's why it's better to play it. Okay, play what is written.
Okay.
So just play the melody.
Play the melody.
That's on the page.
I'm just gonna play the melody that we can play.
it. Yeah, just play it.
I think the music reflects the people, and the people are physical form of the spirit. So when I first heard the music, it made sense because I'd already met Dhafer for a few minutes maybe, and like I said, it was something that I recognized. So I'm more dealing with the spirits and the sounds than I am the specific pieces. So it's been great to be in a studio with like-minded people who also think about music and sound and life in the same way or in similar ways.
More featuring vocal, and then you are the one who,
I'll cradle it all.
yeah, make us really, like lovers, and then on cue, to go to.
Oh shit, I gotta learn it.
Easy.
That's it.
Then
See, it's easy in music when you play with musicians and you have the feeling that you won a brother, you won a person in your life who is really, from the first meeting, is like a part of your life, of your family. Then that's the case with all those musicians, and I'm so happy. I have to see that. It's new.
you like that, right?
The Oud dude. You gotta put it out on your business card.
Dude with an attitude. Oud with an attitude. Oh, that's horrible.
Dhafer Youssef, comma, Oud dude.
All my life, since I became oud player, my composition begins with the bass line. Then I think about other instruments, of course. Then I try things. I try with musicians, I try with my band.
It's been interesting. I feel like the trumpet is like a circle, and the oud is an instrument that sort of decorates this circle, the outside of it, and like grows things on top of the circle. So it's been great, and Dhafer he's a prophet, so he's really good at predicting what's going to happen in a moment.
I think it really puts the authentic stamp on this music. The majority of the time the oud is the voice that's stating the melody, and I think these melodies work best with that sound. For example, there are certain things that Dhafer can do on the oud that Aaron can't do on the piano, just because the oud doesn't have frets, and Dhafer can access notes that the piano can't access. And I think Ben is joining in that spirit on the double bass as well, because he can find some of those tonalities as well. So I think it's great, and I think it's a very cohesive combination. That was my idea.
Yeah, thanks, Mark. That's killing. Chord credit, Mark Giuliana.
The one that gives you goosebumps.
Yeah, that's right. He's like, yo, Parks, check this shit out.
Oud meters are inspiring for me. It gives me the possibility to think the melody and the bass line differently, and it gives me other possibilities and open doors for me, and that's why I'm interested in oud meters. The most important thing in that also that they don't have to sound as oud meters, because the most I hate in music when it doesn't groove. So for me, oud is really groove. It's not that's all about that.
But this music there's so much dance in it. You know, you can just watch Dhafer as he's playing, and he's always dancing. You don't feel like there's odd meters because it feels so natural. Where the music is coming from is a very sincere place for him. So it doesn't matter what, you know, if it's in 13 or 17 or 26 or whatever the meter is, you always feel it. And I think everybody does.
It works.
What is the vibe?
The 5, this is the 5, that's 19. It became easy 19. Okay, so just to, yeah.
It's the name of the record.
Bon for you.
Yeah. 19 on the floor.
Too much.
I'm just playing 19 on
Well,
the
we
floor.
know.
So a lot of these songs, if not all of them, are in somewhat unusual meters, or at least some people may think of these time signatures as being unusual, or at least unfamiliar to them, what they're used to. And sometimes when music lives in those places, the groove may suffer. Maybe it's more about the brain and less about the body, but I think that's not the case with Dhafer's music, and he's not working in these time signatures just as an exercise. You know, he really has these sounds in his body, and it's coming out in the way he plays, and my goal is to get as comfortable as I can to really you know, support the music and support the groove in the most musical way that I can. And I think we are all taking Dhafer's lead in the way he feels this music. We are all trying to support that and really make it about the mind and body, and of course you know, bring the music to the highest place we can.
I mean, I'm a human being. I'm walking on the street. I'm dancing on the street. I don't walk. You know, for me, groove it's part of this life. Like it's connected to your soul. So I come from Tunisia. It's North Africa. It's not Africa. We are not dancing like as good as African, but we still have this thing going on. I think it's very important for me. I listen to music, even classical music, through groove, through rhythm. It's very important for me. Groove is a sign of life for me.
This feels like universal music. This feels like the kind of music that could help to heal the world. It can create a bridge between different cultures. And you know, somebody sent me a message recently with a very small statement, which is a very large statement, which is that beauty will save the world. And just being involved in some small way with the creation of something as beautiful as what we are making and what we've just done, for me that gives so much meaning to my life and to our lives. It feels like we're doing something really good.